Respected Principal Dr. Jayaprakash, Civil Engineering Department HOD Dr. Rajivan, teachers, and my dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. I take this opportunity to congratulate all of you admitted to this beautiful campus of GCEK. Welcome to our GCEK community. You all are from different backgrounds, ideologies, and with diverse thoughts come together for doing engineering. As you know, this induction program is to help you to adapt the new environment, circumstance, and also the expectations of the college. Along with the teachers and parents, we, the alumni, also with you for giving the support to fulfill your hopes, dreams, and goals from this campus. I know some of you might have chosen civil engineering with an interest towards this field, but some of you might have ended in civil engineering by chance. But don't worry, but you are the future of our country and creators of the world. Civil engineers are among the most in-demand professional in the world, and civil engineers create wonders of the world. I think you all agree with me. Our recent G20 Bharat Mandap, then Burj Khalifa in Dubai, Eiffel Tower in Paris, Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, all this give us a tremendous sense of pride to be civil engineers. Actually, civil engineers are in demand for infrastructure development, such as construction of buildings, towers, roads, highways, reservoirs, tunnels, water systems, and sewage treatment, depending on the skill and experience. As you know, there are various career options in government sector to private sector. Indian engineering services is definitely the best career option for an engineer. As you know, these IAS exams are conducted by UPSC. And there are ample government jobs for civil engineers across various public sector organizations in the country. Some of the top organizations for government jobs for civil engineers include the municipal corporations, Metro Rail, National Highway Authority of India, Indian Oil Corporation, PWD, CPWD, Border Roads Organization, Military Engineering Services, Airport Authority of India, Railways, Irrigation and Flood Central Department, and Public Health Engineering Department, and the list goes on. And as you know, the GATE examination is not only a pathway to higher studies, but also a valid GATE score can bring a candidate brilliant opportunities in PSUs like a BHEL, ONGC, HPCL, like that. Also, now in DRDO and CSIR labs, GATE score is mandatory for applying to scientist post and research fellows. And even in many foreign companies, these days give extra credit to Indian candidates who have a valid GATE score. Correct. As civil engineering is a vast domain full of opportunities in private sector also for professionals who have a knack for construction, building and design. And if you aspire to become a civil engineer and learn about its various career prospects, understanding what each position offers can help determine if it is a good fit for you. Suppose if you are interested in conducting land and site reviews to measure land features, you can become a surveyor. And if you have an aptitude in developing electronic design plans for buildings and machinery using CAD software, you can become CAD technician. And if you are good in structural design of buildings, bridges, and other commercial and private structures, then you can choose to become a structural design engineer. Other options are to become an urban planner, transport planner, field service engineer, construction manager. Different opportunities are there in the field of civil engineering. Suppose if you're interested in protecting public health and preserve the environment by designing various pollution control equipment and devices and constructing buildings and structures using environment friendly procedures, you can become an environmental engineer. And someone can opt for quantity surveyor or construction estimator's job, where you can analyze the project's labor, material, and time requirement and estimate cost by evaluating the overall project budget. And another field is geotechnical engineer, who explore the soil or rock condition of a proposed building or mining site to determine its stability and sustainability for construction activities. Like this, you have different fields in civil engineering where you can find out your interesting field. Other than the core engineering jobs, whatever I mentioned in the private and government sector, you can opt for IT jobs also. The students being recruited in the IT company will get high salary package in the initial stage than the students being recruited in the core company. But the students working in the core company will get a high salary package in the long run. But you can decide what you want. Also, you can do your higher education in aerospace engineering and work in that field. Even though I did my BTech in civil engineering from GCEK, now I am working as an aerospace scientist under Ministry of Defense, that is in DRDO, after doing my PhD in aerospace engineering from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. And also I did my MTech project in the aerospace field in National Aerospace Laboratories, Bangalore. Here what I am trying to say is, you have a lot of job opportunities in aerospace field also. The aerospace vehicle design, development and production is done mainly by organizations like DRDO, ISRO, CSIR NAL, then HAL. You see, generally, aerospace field means we are designing the aerospace vehicle. Correct, na? Then, aerospace vehicle can be divided into two broad categories. That is, one is aircraft, another is spacecraft. That is, aircraft is operating inside Earth's atmosphere. Like our fighter aircraft, transport aircraft are all included in this category. That is in the operating inside Earth's atmosphere. Then DRDO, ADA, CSIR, HAL are the organization involved in aircraft design. Because NAL is doing transport aircraft and DRDO fighter aircraft. And spacecraft is operating in outer space. That is, every spacecraft except single stage to orbit vehicle need launching vehicle or carrier rocket to reach in space. The work related to spacecraft or satellite launching vehicle are doing by ISRO. As you know, we are using the spacecraft or satellites for a variety of purposes like communication, Earth observation, meteorology navigation, space colonization, planetary exploration, and transportation of humans and cargo. You might have heard about INSAT. That is one of the largest communication satellite system in Asia Pacific region. Telecommunication, television broadcasting, satellite news gathering, disaster warning, and search and rescue operation, etc. are the purpose of this INSAT. In this itself, different series, INSAT series, GSAT series, EduSat series, etc. And I'm not going to go into the details on this. Just my intention is to tell that what all the organization meant for. Where are the job opportunities? Okay. Now you have heard about our experimental satellites like Apple, Rohini, Aryabhatta. These are all experimental satellites. Then coming to satellite navigation service, that is Gagan, that is GPS aided geo augmented navigation system, is developed by ISRO and Airport Authority of India to meet the civil aviation requirement. Then different Indian space program research is happening in different areas. Like if you are interested in astronomy, astrophysics, planetary earth science, if you want, you can do a lot of research in this area after doing MTech or PhD in aerospace. Then coming to Mars Orbiter mission. It is India's first interplanetary mission to Mars. It was a very challenging mission to explore the Mars surface features and morphology. The main aim is to detect whether life was existing there or not. And we are talking about launching vehicle because now we need we have satellites when we need to launch the vehicle. For that, we have launching vehicle like PSLVs for launching of Mars orbiter mission. Even the same PSLV used for launching Chandrayaan. Everybody knows about Chandrayaan, isn't it? That is India's first mission to explore moon. Chandrayaan Technologies research and development is a big achievement for ISRO. The works related to spacecraft and launching vehicle are carried out in ISRO. And headquarters of ISRO is in Bangalore. And ISRO has got various centers, as you know, the VSSC, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, IIST, that is Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Bangalore. Then LPSC, IISU, is all the branches of ISRO. As I told you, the fighter aircrafts that the main research and design is doing in Aeronautical Development Agency and DRDO. And the production, that is aircraft production, is happening in HAL, that is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, that is a public sector. And DRDO and ADA are the central government organization under Ministry of Defense. And is a defense R&D, which develops defense technologies, system and products that are required for Indian Navy, Air Force and Navy. അതായത് നമുക്ക് എയർഫോഴ്സിനും നാവിക്കും ആർമിക്കും എല്ലാം വേണ്ട ടെക്നോളജി ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് നമ്മുടെ DRDO. We develop defense technologies in various fields like aeronautics, armaments, that is weapons, electronics, land combat engineering, life sciences, materials, missiles and naval system. And DRDO has got around 50 laboratories in India. And I was part of design and development of indigenous light compact aircraft, that is LCA, which is a 4th generation single engine fighter aircraft. Now LCA is in service, that is it has become an important asset in the Indian Air Force inventory. Now another this thing is LCA Mark II, an advanced version of LCA is going to roll out within 1 year. Then we are going for a leap of technology in the form of stealth aircraft named Advanced Medium Compact Aircraft, which is the 5th generation twin engine fighter aircraft. Right now, I am working for the design and development of Advanced Medium Compact Aircraft. I am sure over the next few years, we'll be self-sufficient with our indigenous effort. Now, we have seen all the job opportunities in the engineering field, that is in the core field, and it is in the aerospace field. And I would like to tell you that once you finish your course, there are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. But please make sure that your engineering basics are strong. Engineering mechanics and strength of material are the foundation of your engineering. And I have one request to you, that is please try to learn the subjects with practical applications. That every concept, what you are learning, you can relate to any of the practical applications in engineering field. Whether it is a very simple bending equation, or if it is a shear force diagram or bending moment diagram, and talking about the stiffness, whether it is torsion, bending, talking about any concept, you need to relate to any of the practical application. What is actual application where you are applying all those things? If you start doing that, you will realize the beauty of the subject. Really, you will have fun and you love the subject. Once you do that, you will realize that you are not studying only for exams. And actually, this I realized when I was doing coursework in IISc Bangalore. Even a mathematics professor was talking about the application of differential equations. When we are explaining about differential equation, he was talking about structural dynamics, equations of motion, and how we are applying. How we can apply the orthogonality condition. What is orthogonality condition? Where the actual application? Or when you are talking about differentiation, integration, what is the application of that? till that time, for me, mathematics was only for solving the problem to get the marks. And it was a realization. As soon as you start thinking about the practicality of the concept, you can go deep into the subject. Sometimes your professors may not be able to give practical application for all the concept that they are teaching due to lack of time. But you can search it in Google, or you can discuss with your seniors or with working professional, etc. Also, you can discuss with so many alumni who has already settled, who has already done lot of achievements in their career. Okay, we are always welcome. And also, as a civil engineer, you must visit the site. Whenever you are designing something, you should go and see what is the actual thing in the site. Another point is you need to choose your BTech project carefully and make sure that your contribution is there in that, even though that is a group activity. And actually, during our job interview, one sure question will be there about your project, about your BTech project or MTech project. Actually, when I am interviewing candidate, many times I realize that many people doesn't know the objective of the problem itself. Maybe due to because they are doing the group activity. Whatever it is, you be careful on selecting the project and try to and understanding what is the objective of the project, what was your contribution in that. And about internship program. Actually, I always feel you do the internship program in the field where your interest and passion lies. Somebody is doing internship, you just go and do the internship in some organization. It doesn't work. And try to do the internship in industry. Actually, even IAS is given project to students. And they used to give project and although give the best award also for the project. And sometimes I feel you need to learn the software also. Like even the basic thing that Word, PowerPoint, Excel, MATLAB, and the CAD software, whatever the package available with you, try to learn everything. And another point is I want to request you to acquire proficiency in English, as it is a universal language to communicate wherever you go. The English is a must. The communication, this proper communication is very much required when you are doing any type of job. And also soft skills and communication skill, that is also already complementary to each other. Actually, during the course of time, you will learn everything. I think teachers also will support you on this. But along with your study, some of the things you need to be very careful. Be always with good people and friends. And without your knowledge, our friends can influence our way of thinking and thus resulting in a mindset for success or failure. Who you spend time with the most is who you will become. Last week, actually, I met one of my school classmates who was very good in science subject. And actually, he didn't reach in high level as we expected. He told us that after the school, he went into some bad company and lost track of his studies and his life. He couldn't even complete his degree. He was saying that once he got into some problem, he couldn't come out of it. The reason is people were treating him as a bad guy. So you need to be very careful. The teenage period of life, actually you are in the teenage period, is considered a very crucial in a person's life, as it is a time when lot of physical as well as psychological changes occurs. We must understand this. Teenagers can be influenced by many external and internal factors. This emotional upheaval makes adolescents vulnerable to alcohol and drug use. Sometimes what happens, just for fun, if you use it, just for in front of the friends, just friends in the കൂടെ ഒരു ഷൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്, ഫ്രണ്ട്സിന്റെ മുമ്പിൽ ഒന്ന് ഷൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഒരിക്കൽ സ്മോക്ക് ചെയ്യുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരിക്കൽ ആൽക്കഹോൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുക. But once you are exposed to the use of alcohol and drugs, it is highly likely for you to get it addicted to them. thus resulting in alcohol and drug abuse. So please, 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 this is my request. Please avoid all this. As a mother, I am requesting. And also another important problem is in this digital era, there are many distractions like social media, online games, and unwanted sales advertisement. You need to keep yourself away from these distractions. If you want to become successful, you need to come out of your comfort zone. I will tell you one small story, like you all know about this. One day, all students saw a big note written on the door of the college. It reads, "Yesterday, the person who has been stopping your growth in this college died. You are invited to join the funeral." All felt sad to hear about the death of one of their college mates. But at the same time, they were curious to know who the person who had stopped the growth was. The students made a queue and went near the coffin one by one. Every student who looked inside the coffin was shocked. There was a mirror inside the coffin, and everyone who looked inside could see himself. There was a sign next to the mirror that read, "The only person who can stop you from growing is you." I repeat, the only person who can stop you from growing is you. Children, please remember that only we alone can stop ourselves from growing. I would also like to tell you that there is no such thing like hopeless situation. Every single circumstance of your life can change, no matter where you are now, no matter what has happened in your life. Whatever it is today, whatever the situation, today you can change your life if you decide to take responsibilities of your life. Actually, you are only responsible for your success or failure. Believe me, this is only one thought can change your life. Also, please understand your study, job, money, family, health, relationship, everything is part of your life. But it's not your life. Everything is important. But please don't give too much importance for anything. Even if it is study, even if it is your job, please consider it as part of your life. If you understand this, you won't end your life just for failing in one exam or in our relationship or love failure. It's all part of life. Actually, I always feel failure is always a stepping stone to success. Whatever happens, don't give up. And I feel always you no need to take life so serious. You can be serious, but no, you don't need to be like success will come, failure will come. Both are part of life. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. Correct, na? Suppose if you get some tension, you can just think, yeah, this is temporary. This phase also will pass. If there is a success, that one also will pass. Nothing is permanent. I think everybody knows about the story of the duff frog. This I want to tell you because I am always interested about this story. I need to tell you some of the things through this story. Everybody knows. I think through social media, through every media, this has forwarded many times. Actually, the story goes that a group of frogs were trapped in a pit, and despite their efforts, they were unable to escape. However, one of the frogs was deaf and could not hear the others when they gave up and stopped trying to escape. The deaf frog continued to jump and try to escape, and eventually managed to jump out of the pit while the others remained trapped. The deaf frog in the story was able to escape because it was not influenced by the others. Others, when they gave up and continued to try and escape. This demonstrates the value of staying focused on one's goals and not being swayed by the opinion of others. And you don't need to bother about what others are talking about you. Let them tell whatever they want. This is your life. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. Isn't it? And another lesson from the story is the frog story, that is power of determination and perseverance. Despite the challenges it faced, the dove frog in the story did not give up and continued to try and escape from the pit. This illustrates the importance of never losing hope and of continuing to strive towards one's goal, even in the face of adversity. ആക്ച്വലി നമ്മളെ സ്വപ്നം കാണാൻ പഠിപ്പിച്ച ഡോക്ടർ APJ അബ്ദുൽ കലാം സാറിന്റെ കീഴിൽ എനിക്ക് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഭാഗ്യം ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്. വെൻ ഐ ജോയിൻഡ് ADA, ഹി വാസ് ദ ഡയറക്ടർ ജനറൽ. ആക്ച്വലി സാറിനെ കാണാനും അനുഗ്രഹം വാങ്ങാനും ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞത് വലിയൊരു ഭാഗ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ കരുതുന്നത്. ആക്ച്വലി ഇൻ ഹിസ് ഓൺ വേർഡ്സ്, എ ഡ്രീം ഈസ് നോട്ട് ദാറ്റ് വിച്ച് യു സീ വൈൽ സ്ലീപ്പിംഗ്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് സംതിങ് ദാറ്റ് ഡസ് നോട്ട് ലെറ്റ് യു സ്ലീപ്പ്. As long as you keep chasing your dream with hard work and discipline, then there is no stopping it from coming true one day. And you need to have a clear mindset and be consistent to fulfill your dreams. And be willing to dare to dream big and allow yourselves to make mistakes. Things are not always going to go your way, but that doesn't mean you cannot find a way overcome the challenges you face. And those who dare to dream big understand that there is a risk associated with the decision. For someone to dare to dream big, they know they must push themselves beyond their current limit. Actually, you need to come out of your comfort zone and continue to strive to be little better each day. And before you know it, you will be everything you thought you could be and more. And please say to yourself, I can do it. Yes, I will do it. The world is waiting for you and your ideas. And once again, wish you all the success and the best of everything in life. Thank you all. Thank you.